everybody, welcome back. It's Justy, and you may have noticed we have a brand new background. This is my shelf of completely ridiculous, nerdy stuff. You can't even see it all. There's more up here, there's more down here. It's a lot of stuff. Now you may be wondering, Justine, why the change in background? What is this? Where are the posters? Well, I moved. That's right, I'm now living in a brand new home with 3 other lovely people, and things are having to be a little reset up because I have roommates and not everything can just go out in the living room like it could before. So currently this is what I have set up. I literally have no posters on the wall, nothing, so I figured this would be a good background. I don't know if we're going to keep it. I like it. I like the different nerdy things. I think it's pretty cool, but the problem is that I can't use my circle light because it glares right on the boxes. So unless I can kind of figure out something else, we may end up filming in front of posters somewhere else, or I don't know. Not totally sure. Tell me what you think. Do you like this? Would you put up with the glare? Is this lighting okay? Do I need the ring light? Let me know. You gotta stare at me, so... I put on my Instagram story a vote over 2 days for what this collection video should be about. I was actually really surprised by the results both times. Just on the Loki side though. So both times, first time it was Loki versus Cap, and then the second time it was Loki versus Funko in general, and both times Cap and Funko were winning, like all day, way ahead. It seemed like that's what it was going to be, and then there was just this surge of Loki fans in the evening that was like, no, it's gonna be Loki, and kept voting for him, which is not a problem. I mean, obviously I like Loki, I have all this stuff, but I just thought it was really funny that out of nowhere it was like, no, Loki's gonna win! Loki won! And here we are, we're going to do the collection video, much like I did my Peter Pan collection video. You'll notice there's some empty spots in my shelf behind me. That is where some Loki stuff was sitting that I took out to kind of make it a little more surprise, so that'll go back into its spots as I introduce it. And honestly, like, I'm pretty excited to do this Loki video. Loki is a big part of my life, the reason why I started cosplaying, and it's great that I get to have this chance to be like, look at this dumb, nerdy stuff, because I love looking at people's dumb, nerdy stuff. I love it. So, first off, I'll quickly talk about the 2 Loki cosplays I have done. One was my very first. It was Lady Loki. In terms of first cosplays, it's not the worst thing I've ever seen. It definitely was not great, but it wasn't the worst. Came born from the fact that I wanted to make Avengers Loki and went, haha, there's no way I can make that. So instead I made this. Second one was Beach Loki, or Beach Humbuggery Loki, from the Avengers Academy game, which has now been shut down, which is really sad. I miss it already. I love this outfit from the moment it was released for their summer events, and I was like, I'm gonna make that outfit one day. I'm gonna do it. And then I did. I got to live my old man dreams, and it was the best. Okay, let's get some physical stuff going. I'm wearing a t-shirt, so let's start with shirts. This one is a print of Loki's armor from the Avengers movie. I can't remember exactly which website I got it from. It's one of those like T-Fury, T-Public, QWERTY, one of those like daily t-shirt types thing when once they're gone, they're gone. Big fan. Had this for a while. It's a good look. It's good. My second T-Fury, T-Public, whatever shirt is this one, which is an outline of Loki in his helmet. I thought like the tag would tell me where it's from. It does not. So one of those. This is another good one, pretty much the exact same as this one, just a different print. And I've had this one for quite a while too. I'm a big fan of it. It's very cool. Not subtle at all. It's definitely Loki. Okay, next we have Chillin' Like a Villain. I'm pretty sure this one came from Hot Topic. Again, like, nothing's got labels on it, which is really annoying. It says, like, it once said Marvel, but it's definitely faded. But I'm pretty sure, I feel like this is a Hot Topic shirt. So, I'm a big fan. He's hanging out. He's chilling. It's the original Loki outfit, which is just the dumbest thing anyone's ever created, and I love it. And he's chilling like a villain. He's doing his best, and I appreciate that. Okay, so I'm realizing I don't know like where any of my Loki t-shirts came from, so that's cool. But I've got this one, again, him in like his original look with the helmet, and you can see his fur starting here. He's thinking some evil thoughts. Look at those eyes. You can't say he's not. Haha! This one I do know where I got it from. It's from a local comic book shop that has unfortunately since shut down. Very sad. You can tell by the fact that it's pretty faded that I've had this one for quite a while. I bought it because Loki's big giant face was right there. It was far too big for me and continues to be far too big for me. So it's a pajama shirt that I wear, very comfy. And I just like that it's like got this big aggressive Loki face right in the center of my chest when I'm wearing it. Really, that's my aesthetic. Alright, and our last piece of clothing is this Thor Ragnarok ugly Christmas sweater shirt. This came from a loot crate. It was Steph's loot crate, and she gave this to me because she's like, I'm not going to wear it, but I know you're definitely going to wear it, which she's very right. I'm definitely going to wear it. I haven't yet, but I will. It's very good. It's got Hela looking real angry, Thor in the middle doing his thing, and Loki to the side with a Christmas present bomb. And again, in his original outfit. It's amazing how much actually that appears on things, considering the MCU does not favor the original outfit. Alright, let's do some posters and prints. The first two I recorded down in another part of the house, so we're gonna watch those first. Okay, so we're gonna start with this guy because he's the one guy that I've got up on a wall. And I'm at a weird angle because you can see there's a very terrible window glare. But there he is. He shouldn't really be up on a wall. It's more like we moved in and I found this random hook and I put him there waiting for people to notice, and then they didn't, and now he's just there. So I have a feeling he's going to be moved later on. But this is one that I've had for a very long time from Fan Expo that I got a custom frame for, and he's beautiful. So there's one more before we get to just the random prints that I have in my room that is hidden in the garage behind this stuff and behind that. So I'm going to get it out just to show you, and it's here because it's embarrassing. He's not going on the wall, but I can't get rid of him. I paid too much for the frickin' frame. So there it is. It's by the same person who did the other Loki print that's in a frame. And again, I paid way too much for these frames, and it's blue, so it's never gonna match anything else. So it's like stuck. It's beautiful art, but it definitely has Thorky vibes going on, which is not what I picked up on him, not what I intended when I purchased it. But so he's not going on my wall. It's beautiful, but he's staying here under wraps. The third, I'm going to take some footage from a video and pop it in because it is at work right now, so I can't take new footage of it. This is a Spider-Man and Loki print that I bought at Rose City Comic Con. It's based off a pose that Tom and Tom did at Ace Comic Con with obviously Tom Holland on Tom Hiddleston's back. Very cute. I did not like that con. I still have very negative opinions of that convention, but I really love this artwork that I found at Rose City, and it's just the freaking cutest thing, and I love having it at work. It brings up so many conversations. It's great. Okay, the rest I'm going to hold because absolutely is nothing on the walls yet. So this bad boy I definitely got at a Fan Expo. He is huge and beautiful. This is such a good print, not embarrassing at all. It was actually the very last one. There's Velcro on it because it was their display, like to show what they had to sell. And I was like, but I want it. And they're like, well, if you come back at the end of the convention, you can have the display. Yes. So I got it. It's very beautiful. It's very big though. So as much as I love him, I don't know if he'll be going back up. We'll see. Fingers crossed. This I bought at, I'm pretty sure, an anime convention, maybe Anime Evolution before it kind of died out. I feel like that's it. This is the Young Avengers, which is an amazing comic book series, seriously the best. And it's got Kid Loki over here hanging out, drinking a milkshake as per the usual. All the rest are amazing. Wiccan, Hulkling, American Chavez, like fantastic. You should read this comic series if you have not. But I'm a big fan of the way this print was drawn. Not so big, so he could probably go back up. This is the second print that I brought at Rose City Comic Con. This one has never actually been up on a wall yet because I haven't been totally sure what I wanted to do with him. I almost brought him to go up at work, but I decided on the other one. It's very fun, very bright. I definitely feel like this one has to go up. It's so good. I love the colors. Still not my favorite outfit, the one they give him Ragnarok, but it's fine. I can live with it. Okay, next, I mean, Loki himself as a person isn't physically in this, but his helmet is, and Thor's sad and hugging it. his brother is gone again, faking his dad like a moron, which is still what I firmly hold dear to in Infinity War, that he was just like, peace, I want to deal with this. Nope, the heck out of there, and is off drinking Bellinis on a beach, not worrying about this nonsense. Don't ruin my fantasy. But this is a very beautiful print. It actually was one of the ones that Steph gave me along with the ones that were previously my background, but because it's smaller, I didn't add it into the background of the video. But still, very beautiful piece of artwork, and I feel like I'll probably definitely put this one back up. This one was just a really silly, funny one I think I got for like $5 at Fan Expo maybe last year, or one of those. I don't know. But it's got the Avengers all in a fun pile, and Loki's right here looking like a grumpy butt, as he normally does. But I just think this is really, really cute. I like it. It is unfortunately a little bit damaged from the move, so probably will not go back up. Sad, but still a great poster, and I like it a lot. Alright, we're almost done posters. This one I've had for a very, very long time, so I can't tell you where it's from or what. I feel like probably Fan Expo, that's like the common thing. It's got a whole bunch of Lokis, and by a whole bunch, I mean 3. But it's got Lady Loki, who's one of my personal faves, and Kid Loki, also great. And then Crazy Adult Loki losing his garbage. I was going to say a bad word, but I didn't. So this is a good print. This one's a maybe. This is a maybe on going up. And lastly, we have this print that has a whole bunch of Punk Avengers, and there's another one that matches that has the next row, but Loki's not in that one, so I'm not showing it. He is hanging out right here, looking cool as heck. This one also has Thor, Hawkeye, and Hulk on it. It's very good print. They're 2 little ones, so I would probably put this one back up somewhere in my room because I really like them. This is by Kara something, I think it was. She's very, very, very big for a while. I also have her nerdy tees, which one of them will come up in this video. Alright, let's do some books. First off, I have The Art of Marvel Studios, and in this there is The Art of Thor, which there is definitely Loki stuff inside of. And you say, Justine, how do you know? It's not open. And I just say, I just know. I'm not opening it. It's nicely sealed. It's a lovely package. I have a problem. I just can't open it, okay? But this is a very beautiful set, and I love it. I say that about everything. I own things because I love them. It makes sense. Then separately, I have just Thor the Dark World art book, which definitely has Loki because he's right there on the back. One of my favorite posters of him ever. And again, another one that I haven't opened. Maybe one day I'll open it and have a little looky through. But for now, I really like collecting art books. I've got quite a few even outside of just Marvel, and they're great. I love them. Next, we have the A-Force comic book line, which I unfortunately have not finished, but I could go out and get the trade now and finish reading it. This one has Lady Loki, which is, again, one of my faves. She's great, and also this is just an amazing comic book line of awesome superhero ladies. I 100% recommend it. It's got Singularity in it, who I adore. So if you haven't read this, I 100% would. This one is Doctor Strange, Marvel Legacy, Loki Sorcerer Supreme. I do not like Doctor Strange. Do not like him. And after reading this, still do not like him. But I got this because it's got Loki on the cover, so I did have a read through. All my comic books I've had a read through. So I read this one. Still don't love Doctor Strange. But Loki was very good in it, and I love the cover art, so I'm a happy lady. Journey into Mystery Fear Itself is one of many of a big, long, long, long series about Kid Loki. I have the rest. This one is just kind of the only Journey into Mystery one like this. So you can see Kid Loki on the back. I absolutely loved this comic book series. I think this is the first one that I found of Loki that I was like, oh my god, I really love it. Since then, it's much easier now because they make a lot more Loki comic books. But the art is fun. I really enjoyed it. I did not like that the series kept changing like titles and names. I told Steph this, and she's like, it's a thing. And I was like, well, it's a thing that needs to stop. Here is the rest. I have got trades. I have got full books, the whole line. So these are all kind of Journey into Mystery, and then it becomes Everything Burns. Again, we didn't need the 50 different titles, okay? We didn't need the weird, where is it, like, crossover with the X-Men. But we got it, and I have them all because it's part of the story. Definitely still a very, very good comic story, good line. I reread it all the time, but let's keep it all as one title so it doesn't bother me. This is a big pile. So this is Loki, Agent of Asgard, the comic series. I have this huge pile. Sometimes because I kept buying the same ones, thinking I didn't have it already, and then I did. I did that several times in this series, and I did that several times in other comic book series. I need to stop. Please stop me. I also, you can see, for a while wasn't buying slips when I bought comic books. I don't know why. So I'm slowly catching up. Whenever I go, I like buy a few extra and I put like comic books into them. I'm getting there. I really enjoyed this Agent of Asgard comic line. I thought it was great. I love Loki's look in it. This is something that I do eventually want to cosplay along with the other Lokis. I would 100% recommend this series. I'm sure there's a trade of it now or something. This is actually one of the few ones that I have like exclusively singles that is complete. Most of them I've had to complete with trades, but I did pretty well. And I am happy to have these, and I've got 50 copies of the same comic book. Yay! Alrighty, we're up to O with Original Sin. This is Thor and Loki Original Sin. It's got their weird sister, if I remember correctly, as part of it. I don't know. But there he is. He's looking injured in the corner. Somebody help him. This one was pretty good. I don't think I adored this comic series, but I enjoyed it, and I'm happy I read it. So there you go. My glowing review. Okay, we have Thor Trials of Loki. I haven't read this one in a really long time. I remember enjoying it. I enjoyed most of my comic books, though. There's only a few that I really don't like. There he is, looking creepy and scary, killing somebody with a sword. Stop doing that, sweetie. That's illegal. Next we have Thor Godsend. You can see there he is right there on the back, looking like a crazy person. And I'm pretty sure if I remember, this is supposed to be like, it doesn't say, but this is like Thor and this is Loki, and they're listening to a story about Thor. This is definitely Odin. This old man like transforms into Odin at the end. I know that for sure. But I haven't read this one in a long time. It was okay. That's why I haven't reread it. I know I didn't absolutely love this one. Like, it was fine. I went through a phase where, when I first started collecting comics, where I literally just bought whatever I could that would hopefully have Loki in it, whether I was big into it or not. That's also how I got some Thor comic books that are just Thor standalone, even though they're kind of boring. But that's okay. Thor and Loki Blood Brothers. I think I had to specially order this one into my comic book store at the time because I had found it online and I really wanted it for obvious reasons. Good. I think it was good. I think I can say I enjoyed this one. Art is a little weird. I'm very weird about art and the way it looks. That's why I don't own the Hawkeye Matt Fraction comics. I don't know. There's just something about it. But not a bad story for what I remember. But yeah, that's what I got to say. I'm not very good at describing these older ones. I'm sorry. I've had them for a very long time now. The Mighty Thor series. I have the other ones. Not all of them. I think I have 4 in total. But this is the only one that had Loki on the cover, so I thought I'd pull this one out. I'm pretty sure the whole other ones have like Loki in them, like she deals with him. But I just thought I'd show this cover because there he is. He looks really scrungy and gross. Someone get him a bath, please. This was an amazing comic book story. This is Vote Loki. Again, you can see where I made the foolish mistake of buying the same one. But this is great. It's an easy little storyline. Like, there it is. That's the whole thing. Very funny. I enjoyed reading it a lot. I was checking to make sure it wasn't actually number 2. It wasn't. And last, but definitely not least, is the Young Avengers, that print I was talking about. Again, another one where I both bought things that didn't have slips and where I bought multiples because I was like, I don't have that. And then I did. I love this comic book series. Like, if you're going to read a series, Please read The Young Avengers. It's so good. I think they should make it into the next Marvel MCU movie. Even if it didn't have Kid Loki, I would say that. I loved this series. It's so great. And I mean, I do love Kid Loki in it. Obviously, I gotta. But I would live if it wasn't the case. But, good. Please read this one. Do it. Here is the little tin of tea I was talking about by the Kara artist. I have a lot of other nerdy teas by her, but this is my only Loki one. This is called Adopted, and it's gunpowder. I'm going to die. I've drunk it. I'm fine. Spearmint, rooibos, jasmine, it says on there. I don't know if there's anything else, and that's all they could fit on, but it certainly, that's what it says. It just slides open. There's the tea. I can't tip it all the way or it's going to fall. It smells minty. It's good. I enjoy it. I'm a huge nerd, so I love nerd-themed food. I have one video game, and that is Thor God of Thunder for the Xbox 360. Apparently it's playable in 3D. It's sealed. I've never played it. I bought it for obvious reasons, but I have it. Maybe if I can bring the Xbox 360 to this house, I'll finally start playing it, but realistically, who knows? I'll probably just end up replaying the games that I've already played because I have a problem. But I've got it. Let's talk about movies. I have 3 standalone movies that he appears in. Thor, obviously, the OG, the beginning, the start of my problems. I have Thor, The Dark World. A lot of people really hate this one. Like, it's not amazing, but I quite enjoy it. I think it's good. It's got good parts, and personally, I think Loki's parts are great. Who would have guessed? And then I guess this is technically out of order, but we've also got The Avengers. He's not on the cover, which is very sad, but obviously we all know he's in there. Now, we've got this bad boy, the Cinematic Universe Marvel Phase 1. Now you're thinking, Justine, why do you own Thor and The Avengers if you have the collector's set? Why did you do that? And I'd like to clarify that this was delayed when it came out, so Amazon, that's what they're called, actually gave me the Avengers one for free until this came out, so I didn't pay for that one. Thor would just be because I have a problem. That's realistically why I have it. So this is good. It's got all a bunch of cool collector stuff in it. It's got the Tesseract in the case. Loki is not on the... Oh, he is! Haha! He is on the cover. I was like, he's not, but he is. And he's definitely in the movies that are in this. This has Iron Man, Iron Man 2, Hulk, and then Thor, Captain America, and the Avengers. All of Phase 1. And then we have Phase 2, which is the orb from Guardians of the Galaxy. I think I like the briefcase one better, but this is pretty cool too. This one has Iron Man 3, Thor the Dark World, Captain America Winter Soldier, Guardians of the Galaxy, Avengers Age of Ultron, and Ant-Man. Trying to like get as least glary as possible. Again, don't ask me why I have the Dark World and I have this. I just do, okay? I have problems. Please help me. But I love these collector sets. They're very cool. Okay, let's finally get to figures. To start, we're going to do these little guys. I have 2 Loki Lego boys. One is a keychain, and this one's Steph brought back for me. I feel like Disney World? Disneyland? Disney World, I think. Anyways, it came from Disney. She brought that back for me, and of course, great minds think alike. A while before I bought this guy, it's gotta be Disney World for me. He's not a keychain, he's just the figure. I don't know why he's got 2 staffs, but he does. So I have these 2 guys. One guy is on my keys because I love him, and one guy I keep safe elsewhere. I have these because they have Loki in them. I want to explain some of the sillier looking ones. I worked at Toys R Us for a very, very long time, which means I had very easy access to toys and collectibles and things, and I got a big discount. So that justifies why I have these really dumb kitty plastic superhero squad sets, simply because there was Loki in them, and I can't let them go now. But so we got Loki, Thor, and the Destroyer. And then we got Loki, Hulk, and Hawkeye in his OG outfit, even though he never appears in the movies like that. I don't know, they cross over weirdly sometimes. It's supposed to be an Avengers set, but they gave him his comic outfit. I don't know. Anyways, it doesn't matter, because I bought them for Loki. I'm going to show these next ones all together, because they're kind of pretty much the same thing. Two of them literally are. But, so we have this Loki figure from just regular Thor. It's got him in his original outfit with a few extra little doodads and such. We have this Loki from the Avengers with his little action sword. I don't know, it's like, implies you can do something. Oh, this moves. But I don't want to put in that effort. But, and then I have this one. That's the exact same thing. And I could not tell you why. Again, just working at Toys R Us was very dangerous for me. But yeah, I got two of those boys, so that's cool. And then lastly, I have another one from Thor, but this one actually is different than the first one, minutely. You can see they're slightly different. This was also a Toys R Us doodad, a little bit cooler though, probably a little more expensive, with Loki right dead in the center, so obviously that's why I got him. This is a little Marvel Sum set. I'm pretty sure they're hard plastic in there. I don't know, I've never opened it. Bought because there's a cute little Loki in the corner. Thor and Odin are also there hanging out, which is a fun little perk. But this is absolutely why I picked him up. You can't really buy these anymore. I found them when like a bunch of them were going on clearance in different stores, and I just picked up a few that had my favorite characters in them. I have a couple other for like Disney stuff, but they're cute little guys. I like them. This I bought from that really stupid Wish app. It's not branded. It's nothing, but it's a cute little Loki with cat ears. Because why not? I think I paid like $8 for it. I just was like more testing to see if the app even worked. I didn't believe it did. Apparently it does. There's a Thor and I think there's a Cap and a Bucky, which like I've been resisting, but I'm like, now that I have one, I need all of the set. I love this one. This I got at, was it Anime Expo, I think? Me and Steph went to a day in LA. It's gotta be Anime Expo, which is a very weird place to find a Loki statue, I guess, but she has been done up in a special way. So this is Lady Loki. I've seen recently other of this brand. I'm not going to pronounce it right, so I'm not going to say it. So it's a whole line, I guess, but I am a big fan of the Lady Loki one. I think she's beautiful. It gives me references for when I want to remake my Lady Loki outfit. I've got easy access to outfit ideas from this figure right here. And I'm very happy I did bring this home. Steph kind of had to talk me into it a little bit, but it was super worth it, even though getting big boxes onto planes is a pain in the butt. Huge pain in the butt. I love this. This is so important to me. I bought this way back in the day. I had to lie to my mother about how much it was. So I'm still not going to repeat it on here in case she's watching. She'll never know. So this is the Hot Toys. I'm trying to like get all the glare off. It's not going to happen. This is the Hot Toys Loki from the Avengers figure. He's got a whole bunch of different hands so you can change what he's doing. He's got shackles. He's got his mouth guard. He's got his helmet. This is an amazing figure. He's really hard to see through all the plastic, and I'm sorry, that might be a little bit better. I'm sorry he's not coming out of the box. It's not going to happen. Of course, I have some pop figures. First is the newest release, Gold Loki, for the 10-year anniversary. It is based off the Ragnarok look. It's pretty cool. I bought it because it's Loki. I didn't specifically care about the gold-plated specialness, which is dumb, I know. But I didn't. I think I have a Cap one too, if I'm remembering correctly. But anyways, I bought him because any excuse to buy another Loki pop that I don't already have, I'm going to take. And he's great. We've got Loki from Thor the Dark World, just a more basic version. I don't think I have any others from the Dark World, maybe? No, I don't have the Thor. The Thor I have is from different ones. So he's my only Dark World figure for most obvious reasons. He's great. Here is Loki from Ragnarok, not gold, with his little daggers being so tough. Again, I'm pretty sure I don't have anything else from Ragnarok, but that's okay. And then we've got the last one, Loki, like one of the first ones to come out. I'm pretty sure not one of them, I'm pretty sure this was. It's from the Thor movie, but this is back when they were only putting Marvel. They didn't put the movies. Okay, so we're going to do pins in a close-up way because I'm trying not to show all pins in case I want to do another type of video. So we're going to do this the best. Here is my Loki pin from Disneyland. He's looking tough. He's in his Avengers outfit. He's got his scepter. He's got his horns. He's chilling in here with all my other Disney pins. I love him. Okay, so the rest of these are going to be pretty much non-official licensed pins. They're from cons and stuff. Don't pay attention to any of the others or it's going to give other things away. But I can't take them off the board. So there is one of the first pins I bought to fill in this board. He's great. He's grumpy. I love him. Then we have got this pop pin. I am not sure why or when I bought this, but I did, and there he is, and he's looking nice and snug with all the other pins. He's official. He's an official pin. The others are not. Here's this Loki with this smirky little smile. I like him a lot. Here is this Loki. He kind of looks like an old man to me, but I like him. And then we've got this one just above who is also a grumpy bear. So lots of grumpy Lokis. Here is this one. I really like the style of this one with kind of the highlight of his helmet in the background. He's more pouting than grumpy here, which I think is really funny. Here is this one of my newest Loki pins. He's smiling. He's out here having a good time hanging out with the other pins. And then finally, we have this tiny little baby Loki pin right at the bottom. I love him. Wow, we made it through it all. I think sometimes you don't realize how big your collection is until you actually properly go through it. Because that's big. It certainly could be bigger. I'm sure it's not the biggest collection that exists, but like, wow. Thanks for sitting through that with me. If you did, I hope you enjoyed it. Do you have any of the figures or things that I showed? If you do, please tell me which. I'd like to know if we share items. Thank you to everyone on Instagram who voted for this video. I hope you enjoyed and got what you asked for. I will probably put up lots more voting systems on Instagram, probably do a few Patreons for exclusives so you guys have much more control over what is picked. So if you're interested in that, you should definitely check out my Patreon. I think that's the first time I've name dropped that since I opened it and I didn't like it, but it's done. We did it. Alright everybody, thank you so much for watching. I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Bye.